Taurus, hello there, my friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-July 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate you greatly. And we're going to get it going right away with a couple of oracle cards for you. Let's breeze right on into this reading here. My guides, talk to me about the beautiful Taurus collective. What do we got for my friends? And we're going to look at these real quick and brief, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus spread with the Starseed Oracle to see what it is you need to hear from the universe. So we got a lot of stuff going on for Taurus. So let's see, talk to me. Let's build this story out, my guides. What's going on with my friends? Okay, someone might be feeling a little pressure, a little burdened, but that makes sense with what I've been seeing the past couple of weeks. I'll go into that further once we get the second one out, though, because this doesn't make or break the reading. It's just something that might need our attention, and that could have been something that came out last week. Whoa, but there might be a twist of fate here when Lady Luck shows up. I like that. I always like when she shows up in the reading, but we're going to talk about it, Taurus. Before I do, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Now, into this reading. This energy is very similar to the Ten of Wands to me. Notice how this person has another person on their neck, on their shoulders. So I do think of someone who might feel bogged down. Energetically, you might feel a little zapped. You might need a little recovery time in some regard, whether that's emotional, physically, mental. Recovery time is very important when we get a card like this. Also, beware of your neck, shoulders, back type of area. You might have some tenderness in those spots. But that is what it is. I think it might have showed up for you last week. I do have that memory in my head. However, right here, we're moving on into Lady Luck. This is one of the most positive oracle cards within this deck. Very similar to the Wheel of Fortune. This is a twist of fate. This is good luck shining on you. Something going from bad to good. I feel like this is very, very positive. So we'll see what that's about. You see the symbolism on here. It has four-leaf clovers, the slot machine, all those good things. Hopefully something good is coming your way and you might want to play the lotto. But we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it moving with a couple of tarot cards here. Let's get into this reading for Taurus, please. We'll get you three in the upright, then we'll intuitively clarify them. So my guides, talk to me about Taurus. Now, the last couple of weeks, as I said, the readings have been a little tough for you. I believe last week's reading was they are stressing, and matters of recovery and taking a step and like calming down were important. So I want to see if those energies still remain. They might be changing, especially since we have Lady Luck here. Let's see what we got for Taurus. All right, the Two of Cups, your interpersonal relationships could be important for some reason. And it doesn't always have to be romance, but that's what I think with the Two of Cups. Like it could be some sort of situation. Okay, we got the King of Cups in the center. That could absolutely represent you. Gender doesn't matter in tarot. It's just energetic. Could be another earth sign for sure. Let's get one more though. Thank you. All right, something's coming at you. Something's coming in strong with the Knight of Swords. Some energy. All right, so we're going to talk about these. It's an interesting dynamic because we have three different elements out on the table. This could be three different topics or one big story. But notice that with this partnership and the stability, it's moving into something that's coming in fast with this Knight of Swords. Let's get these classical archetypes first, though, before we get ahead of ourselves. The Two of Cups, and we will clarify every single one. But as I said, it could be soulmates. It could be romance, someone that you have a partnership with, for sure. Or it could just be the universe saying some sort of personal relationship or all of your personal relationships could be very important. That's why it's highlighted here in this card. Generally, it's a nice, free-flowing, positive type of energy. We still do have to clarify it, but it's feeling good already, especially with this King of Pentacles coming up right next to it. Now, as I already said, this could represent you or another earth sign. And yeah, this energy is very firm, very well planted, extremely abundant. So you might have some good monetary abundance coming your way. This is a good sign for that. In the negative, in the inverse, this King of Pentacles could be someone who is a little stubborn, someone who is not really trying to waver from a plan. They have their foot in the ground and they're saying it is what it is, and it's just not budging. Take whichever one hits for you. This could just be good abundance coming in, especially with right here on the back end, we have one of the fastest cards in the tarot deck. Now, yes, all knights in tarot are messengers and they do talk about progress, forward movement. This could easily be an air sign in your life showing up here, but this guy is usually blasting off or blasting towards something like a rocket. There's a reason some people call this the thunder pony, okay? Beware of conflicts when a card like this shows up, but something could be coming at you fast, whether it's a person or an energy, like shockingly fast. So I absolutely want to get to this one towards the end, and we're going to do that. We're going to dive deeper and clarify now. Okay, so let's get a shuffle here for Taurus, please. I like the fact that it's a different energy than we've had the last few weeks. It is somewhat improvement so far. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's shuffle it up here. Talk to me. Taurus, please. Could be a nice, good progression. Now, this is where I go intuitive with the message, my friends, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because you know every reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Two of Cups, though. I always like when people can pull other meanings or messages out of the spreads. It's a good thing. Okay, so we have a karmic relationship being highlighted here. We have the World and the Upright. Now, generally, the World could talk about cycles, but intuitively to me, this does feel like the karmic wheel, especially with Lady Luck in the beginning. There might be a relationship that either you're in now or that you have been in recently, or even in the past, that you need to pluck some advice from, or not just advice, lessons. This could be an important lesson that you need to learn. That could have been something we got for you in recent weeks as well. The World is very cyclical. It is very holy, but it has those karmic undertones, the karmic wheel of life that keeps turning and turning and turning. So with this highlight to your personal relationships, how you bond with others, how you get along with others. There may have been a relationship that came into your life just to cause you to learn a very important lesson, okay? Now, it might not click at first. This might be something you need to think on every now and then, if you even want to do it. Some people want to just leave the past in the past, but it's being highlighted here for a reason. Now, the World, aside from travel, like there's so many things that this card can speak about, even the material world itself. It could talk about new things coming in, things closing out, new things coming, things closing out, new things on their way. And with this speed of the Knight of Swords on the back end, there's so many things that we can pluck from this, but the main feeling I have is those karmic ties, those karmic relationships. And if you don't have any karmic relationships, this could be something coming your way that will be a karmic relationship. So keep your eyes on that. Karma doesn't always have to be bad or good, okay? We're going to see what's up with this King of Pentacles, though. I'm really excited to get to this Knight of Swords on the back end, but let's see what's up with this King of Pentacles. As I already told you in my style, this could be something that's coming your way. So why is this King of Pentacles here? Okay. All right, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this is a similar energy that I was getting in the Capricorn reading with this same page in reverse. Now, all pages are messengers, communicators, all pages are students as well. And the fact that it's in reverse is bringing our attention to the past, but it's also, I feel, someone who might be a little nervous to approach you, or you might be nervous to approach someone and speak to them about something. Like there could be a conversation that needs to be had, and one of the parties just is like nervous, is like lacking some sort of confidence. I'm not trying to call anybody out, but if you just look at the energies we have here, we have this big, strong, kingly control type of energy, and this page showing up in the reverse, like he's not wanting to deliver that message. So there might be someone that wants to speak with you in this time. I'm seeing that theme through all the earth signs, like a conversation, an important one might need to be had, but someone is nervous to approach. Okay, it could be a completely separate situation from this karmic thing that we have showing up in the beginning. So we're going to go in on this Knight of Swords. I feel like that one is what it is. Maybe some of you feel set, that you don't need to throw your energy into something new, like I'm good. That could be another vibe we could pick up here. So let's see what's up with this Knight of Swords, and then we'll do a recap and I'll get you your bonus. So why is this Knight of Swords here for Taurus, please? Thank you. Okay. Another similar thing that I saw in the Virgo reading, like someone might feel like someone's nervous that they might miss an opportunity. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse under this Knight of Swords. Slow and steady wins the race should be the mantra for life in all aspects in this current time. I'll say that. Because yes, this is a fast incoming type of energy, but the intuitive feeling it's given me with this Ace in reverse, even though there can be opportunities around you to further yourself in romance, business, whatsoever, any of those things, I feel like someone is feeling like they've passed an opportunity by, like they were not focused. They were so like tunnel visioned on one thing that they didn't see what they had around them. That's the vibe it's giving me. Only take it if it hits. But like you or someone might have been so focused in on something that they didn't see all the other opportunities around. Okay. That's just how that feels to me. And if that's something that hasn't happened, that's something you need to watch out for. Like, don't hyper focus your attention too far into one thing only. Don't let any opportunities pass you by. If there is an opportunity on your plate, explore it, especially if it's a beneficial one. All right. And a lot of pentacle, a lot of earthy energy here. I feel like generally this is a pretty positive reading aside from, the missed opportunity. But I'll give you a quick recap if you'd like to look down in the box. In position number 1, the Two of Cups with the World in the upright. We're talking about interpersonal relationships of all kinds, romantic or otherwise. A karmic one specifically with this world. Now, if you haven't ever been involved in a karmic relationship, this could be a new soul tie coming in for you. But if you have been through a rough one, or even a good one, you might need to pull some lessons out of it, pull some things to help move you forward. In the center, we have the King of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There might be a conversation that needs to be had. Someone might be nervous to approach you, or you might be nervous to bring something up with somebody. That's the vibe we're getting here. Saw it in a lot of the earth signs. So if you're tied with an earth sign, that's showing up here double. And on the back end, we have the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, there are opportunities around. Is this person too focused in on one singular thing to see everything they have at their disposal? Okay, make sure you don't catch tunnel vision and see all the opportunities that you might have at hand, because sometimes it's hard to do, especially if you're working towards something or with somebody. And entertain all options that can make sense for you and your life. That's what I'll just say. So please take a screenshot. I'm going to shuffle these up real quick and we'll see what you need to hear from the universe. That was a very different style of reading than we've had for you in recent weeks. I'll say that. What does Taurus need to hear, please, my God? What do we got for Taurus? Okay. Yeah, and I do feel like an opportunity could be coming your way with this Knight on the back end. But we'll just get you two here, just like the beginning, and see what messages you need to hear. It's a nice way to end off every single reading. And you got the love. Beautiful. I do like this. The literal meaning of this card is not my favorite, but intuitively, I always feel good whenever that card comes out. And your wife is a canvas, I feel fits in perfectly with what we were seeing throughout the reading itself. Now, you got the love. I do believe this does speak, especially if you've been feeling lonesome in any kind of way lately, that you might have more loving people around you than you realize, okay? And it doesn't always have to be close friends, close family, close ties like we saw with the Two of Cups, okay? The literal meaning says codependency and boundaries, okay? I don't know if you've ever struggled with situations like that where you've become codependent on someone or someone's become codependent with you, but it's okay to have healthy boundaries in life, specifically when we're talking about interpersonal relationships that we just saw in the beginning of this whole entire reading. But this is very loving and caring to me as well, so that might be something you're craving. You still might be craving a hug or two, and I got you, Taurus. I'll give you a big old bear squeeze. But we have your wife is a canvas. I absolutely love it, and it does speak about manifesting to me that we all do have a certain level of control in our lives. Yes, we can't control every single outcome and what happens to us, but with an opportunistic and optimistic type of energy as this card is, you might need to take the reins in something and start directing your life in a direction that you want it to go, and that is okay. Okay, it doesn't have to make sense for everybody else. If it makes sense for you, that's okay. And beware of what you're manifesting and bringing into your life. It says artist manifestation and creative accountability. So that's pretty straightforward on its face. And that's what we have for you this week, Taurus. My friends, don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot Illuminati. This one comes with the guidebook. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things as usual. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you are, of course. And second, let me know down in the comments, out of all the tarot cards, which one best describes you. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of July, I will announce the winners in my community tab as usual. My friends, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.